Hey everyone, I'm Sami Womack from A Sunny Side Up Life, and this week's Motivational Monday video is coming to you from Saturday night. I just had something on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys, and so I'm sitting in my backyard drinking coffee, and so I decided to go ahead and hit record, and I'll save this for you guys on Monday. So I was thinking about a Instagram post that my friend Rachel from the Sage family posted the other day, and she posted this really great post about empathy and the way that we raise our kids to be empathetic to others. And she is a homeschooling, unschooling, gentle parenting mother, and such an example for me. And I look up to her parenting style so much, and a lot of the ways that I aspire to raise my kids. So I go back and forth between the homeschooling, unschooling, just, I don't know, living intentionally with our kids and living out loud with them, and that letting that be a lot of their greatest lessons. And her post was about thinking about the perspective. One of the conversations was one of her kids had a insect fly in their mouth, and her child was like, "Oh my gosh, this insect flew in my mouth," and da da da. And the other kid said, "I wonder what that insect said when it got home to its family. Like, oh my gosh, this giant came and I was inside of his mouth." And she was reflecting on all of the lessons that her kids have learned over the years of being empathetic and thinking about situations from other people's perspective. And I loved the way that she worded it, and it was such a great post, and I can link to it in the description for you guys, because I'm sure I did not do the post justice in my short description. But I have been thinking about it a lot, and thinking about the way that we show up for our kids and the way that we live out loud in front of them. And people ask me a lot, like, how do you teach your kids about money? How do you teach your kids this, that? Like, what is it like to homeschool? What is it like to spend every day with your kids? How do you do it? And although I'm not perfect and I'm not a parenting expert at all, but one of the ways that I do it is I live out loud with my kids, and I take advantage of opportunities to teach them things. We don't do a lot of schoolwork in books, because a lot of their learning comes from life. It comes from seeing an opportunity and talking it through with them, thinking it through with them, and talking to them like they're real people. And I think a lot, we are at such a turning point on so many different social aspects right now in this country, and I feel like a lot of the ways that our kids are going to learn and understand is by watching us, learning from us. And this can go from anything to social aspects, all of the Black Lives Matter and the treatment of others, and everything down to how we take care of our home, how we take care of our belongings, how we take care of our money, and all of the things. And I think that we teach our kids best by living in front of them and living out loud in front of them and letting them learn by example. So I hope that that is helpful to you this week. I know it's getting dark out here, but I was just out here drinking my evening coffee, and I wanted to record this real quick while it was fresh on my mind and I had no kids distracting me. So hopefully it's not too dark, and hopefully this message helped you this week. So don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment below, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye guys.